Live from historic Shibe Park in Philadelphia. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Philadelphia Phillies come into Game 4 of this series with a chance to sweep. That's something that's not easy to do at this level against any opponent, Chris.
Well, you know these guys are feeling really good showing up to the ballpark today. Warm-ups, batting practice, everyone's smiling, bouncing around, and they don't want to change anything that's helped get them the wins in the first 3 games. A big opportunity today, and they'll try to keep those positive vibes going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go, and towing the slab, Aaron Nola.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And now the catcher comes up to him. Henry Davis. The pitch. That one finds the zone. And we are underway. Kicks and fires. Popped up. Harper has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Dead last in team batting average, and we all talk about how batting average isn't as valued as it used to be, but clearly it's been a real struggle for him to score this year, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and I know you're more of an OBP and slugging guy, OPS plus, but in this situation at some point you have to have a higher batting average to go along with that on base or that slug to ultimately be able to score runs, and they just haven't been able to do that this season.
In the air to left center. Kepler pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Brian Reynolds here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. Two outs, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab here, Paul Skeens.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. The wind of the pitch. And misses inside. Two balls, no strikes to count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Davis makes the grab, 1 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Trey Turner.
Yeah, and one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball right now. This is a guy the lineup relies on for big-time production. He's leading the National League in home runs, Watch out when he comes to the dish.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. One out, bases empty. Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Bryce Harper stands in now and watches strike one. And he deals. Upstairs.
1-1.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. Shepard under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order, scoreless after one. Here at Shibe Park, top of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Shepard. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around a game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
The pitch.
We're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And now 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And another ball. On the ground, Castro. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Up next for the Pirates, Connor Joe.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Joe, 32 years old. He's usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at third. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
Yeah, watch your lips. You better be ready. They don't call it the hot corner for nothing.
Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike three.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Marco Gonzalez at the plate and takes high there. Second inning here, no score. Here comes a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bucks go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Skeens back to work. And that's in for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it across to first. And quickly one away in the second. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Out to short. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting good. The center fielder, Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Just missed. And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Endy Rodriguez. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
The pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. And another ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he hasn't gotten a result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Termarr Johnson. foul back our way, and that's out of play. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one fouled off. And here it comes. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. And the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And the pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Paul Skeens, the next Pirate to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. And that's outside. Right-hander kick steals. Just missed. Here's a 2-2. And that one is inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Top of the third, no score. Fly ball to right. Castellanos gets under it. Nabs it, and that is that. Pirates leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning, JT Realmuto steps in.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
And a pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Rodolfo Castro.
Now it's going to be Rodolfo Castro.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that's outside. Ball 1. Fly ball down the line. Reynolds gets under it. Hooks it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 9, no pitcher.
And now the pitcher, Aaron Nola. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Bounce to the left side. Slings to first. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And we are still scoreless. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the 4th. And now, Stone Garrett. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. That's a little bit low. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. That one ripped. Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Shepard, the next Pirate to hit. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. The Pirates hitless so far in the game. In there at the knees for a strike. And another ball.
1 strike.
The wind and the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
2-2 count.
Two outs.
Count full.
4th inning underway, no score. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Joe stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
There goes the runner. Look out! And it hit him.
Boog, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Gonzalez in the box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes. That's through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around third. He'll score, and the Pirates take the lead. 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So digging in, Andy Rodriguez. He reached on a walk his first time. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And another ball. Termarr Johnson in the on-deck circle. And the righty deals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now the shortstop, Termarr Johnson. Caught looking his first time up. Late on that fastball.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Next offering away upstairs. Out towards left center. Marsh moves under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And the home team down a run. Here at Shibe Park, Trey Turner at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-1. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Johnson fires to first on the run, and they get Turner for the out.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good strong throw to still get the out.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And a good eye there. One down, Phillies down a run. That misses. Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next pitch is outside. Fastball for a strike. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 3. Wow.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Left-hand hitter waits. Runner on the move. Throw, save!
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Marsh leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that falls out of here.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Patrick Wisdom. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one drifts inside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Man at second. That's inside. And it's 2-1. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. Throw comes into second. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So they get 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors, no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Paul Steens. Nola back to work. Misses outside, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Pirates need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So the batting order turns over. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Henry Davis. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Now pop up on the infield. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Stone Garrett now at the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Garrett, in his third season, 29 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. In there at the knees. And the count is 1-1.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is down low. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Why to kick the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Reynolds ranging back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
the center fielder, Matt Kepler.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Swing and a ball popped up. Gonzalez has a beat on it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time. Very high with that one. And that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a ball. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Matthew Ross. And the next pitch is way outside. And they'll do it again. Righty delivers. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Score remains tied 1-1. Top 6 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Brian Reynolds. Nola back to work. And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Shepard digs in now. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Man at second. Line, and that's a base hit. Coming around third is Reynolds. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now the third baseman, Connor Joe. Right through there for a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Shepard on at first, nobody out. Nola throw to first, and he dives back in safely. The 0-1. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
Gonzalez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. And the right-hander back to work. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Aaron Nola next to bat for Philadelphia. Fastball for a strike.
Thank you.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
The pitcher,
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Harold Ramirez. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The Phils trailing by a run here in the finale of this 4-game set. Now a screamer into the outfield. Garrett right there to make the grab. And there are 2 down. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Turner now.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Misses outside, and the count is 2-0. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Ripped towards third. Tosses to first. Turner is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Lou Trevino.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And now here is Andy Rodriguez. The pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count even at 1. At the belt and fires.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Towards first, and it goes just foul. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Termarr Johnson. And that's outside. Ball 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Spencer Turnbull getting loose out there. Graveman also getting ready. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count 2-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the pitcher, Paul Skeens. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. He goes down looking. So the lineup flips over. Henry Davis, the next to hit.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. And no movement on the bases. It's ball one. 2 outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-1. And another ball.
2-1.
Wouldn't chase that time.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Stone Garrett to bat next. The pitch. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So 2 down. Up next for the Pirates, Stone Garrett. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right down to shoot, and that's strike one. Kicks and deals. That one misses. 1-1. Down the line, and it's foul. Johnson, the lead runner, out at second. Davis on at first with 2 down. And now the count is even. Two on, 2 outs. On a line out towards center. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Pirates strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th, and here is Brandon Marsh.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dowry Moretta loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Chapman warming up as well. Ball to strike. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez makes a nice running catch.
Now back, first baseman, Harper.
And now here is Harper. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. On the ground. Shepard throws to first in time. Harper retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Just missed.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that's in there at the knees. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Two down, nobody on. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're down 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Kendall Graveman.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 3. And a pitch. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Graveman, a 6'2 righty, 200 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. In the air, left field. Marsh on the move. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Shepard. 1 for 2. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Kepler has this one sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 2, Connor Joe.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. And he deals. And another ball. In the air, right field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Dauri Moreta.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. The pitch. And ball one to the right fielder.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-0. That one missing inside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Karinchak getting loose as well. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a change being made at first base, and here's the pinch runner, Justin Crawford. No outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Max Kepler. He's been a great free agent sign. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here comes a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it. He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And now it is JT Realmuto. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swung on, belted. Back, gone. His 12th of the season, it's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
James Karinchak takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Rodolfo Castro will hit next. And that one missing low. And the 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That one the other way, and there's a hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swinging a foul straight back. And here it comes. That one ripped left field. Gone. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Trey Turner with a chance now. First pitch misses. Here's a strike, 95 of that one. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch stays alive. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
He was late there, strike 1.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And another ball.
2-2 to count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bryce Harper waits on deck. Ripped on the ground to second. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. Now into the ball game on defense, Justin Crawford. He takes over in right. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Marco Gonzalez. And a pitch. Just missed. Alvarado, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And now the lefty swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Endy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Alvarado is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. That misses. And now 2-0.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Termarr Johnson, the next Pirate to hit. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizes this one up. He makes the grab. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies have won 4 in a row.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you can put together a nice, long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.